Hello there, you amazing people. So in this video, we will be learning that how can we create basic formulas inside Excel. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Here is a table that I have created in the previous video. Let us suppose that I have to do the totaling of this column, this column, this column in here, and also I have to do the totaling of a particular area, that is this in here, this in here. So let us do that. So the first thing that will be coming in our mind is a very basic way, that is I can write here is equal to, and I will simply write here the different values that are present in this particular column. So I'll be writing here 1000 plus 500 plus 100 plus 200 plus 2000 plus 100 of donation. And if I hit enter, here the total will come. Similarly, here also I can write here 1000 plus 1000 plus 1000, and again my total is going to be coming to be 3000. So this is method 1, which is the most tedious and the most inefficient way of doing the calculations. What will happen if I change the value inside this column? If instead of 100 here it is 200, and if I hit enter, my totaling here won't be get updated, will not be updated. If I want to do the totaling in such a way that if I do some updates or if I do some changes in any of this cell, then that change is also reflected inside my total as an update. So how can I do that? In order to do that, first of all, I'm going to remove all of this, and now I'm going to be using something that is known as cell referencing. So let us learn what is cell referencing. I will make a separate video for cell referencing and the types of cell referencing that are absolute, relative in the next video. So here I will give you a just very brief idea about that. So let us suppose that this cell, what will this cell be called? It will be called B2. Why? Because this cell lies inside my B column and in my second row. So this is going to be B2. Also, if I want to see that what is the cell reference or what is the reference given by the cell, or how can I reference this cell, I can see it here. So this is going to be B2, this is going to be C5, this is going to be B7. Why B7? Because it lies in the B column in the 7th row. This is going to be C8. Why? Because it lies in the C column and in the 8th row. Here also you can see it is C8. This is going to be D3. So this is the cell referencing. If I want to do the totaling, what I can do is that I can write here is equal to sign. Then I can write here the references of the cell, or those cells or those blocks of cells where I have to do the totaling. For if I have to do the totaling for this column, that is for the month of January, what I'm going to be doing is that I want to add cell B3, B4, B5, B6, B7 and B8. To write here cell number B3 plus cell B4 plus cell B5 plus cell B6 plus, oh sorry, I have to write here plus cell B7 plus cell B8. So this is going to give me the total of all these cells from B3 to B4, from B3 to B8. So this is the total is coming out to be 3900. Similarly, for here what I can do is that I can write here is equal to, and then I have to simply add cell this, this and this, and I have to add these. So I'm going to write here the plus signs. So again my output is coming to be 3000. Now if I update any of this cell, suppose here instead of 100 I write here 200, my change is going to be reflected in the total. If I hit enter, my total is going to be coming out to be 4000. Again I'm going to make it 100. Now if I completely remove this one, my change is going to be 2900. So it was 1000, so I'm going to put again 1000. So this is also a very tedious way, but this way of using cell reference, this way where I have created a basic formula, is much better than typing out all these values individually. But suppose if I want to do this in a much more faster and efficient way, then I'm going to be using something which is known as Excel functions. I'm going to create a separate videos on Excel functions, But just to give you a brief idea, what I can do is that instead of this, I will write here is equal to, I will use the sum function, and I will be putting the values of from this to this, hit enter, and this is coming out to be my output. But let me press Ctrl Z, because I'm not going to be doing this, because I will be putting a separate video for Excel function where I will be telling you how to do the sum function, max, min, count, average, and other functions. But here, the only thing that I want you guys to know is that how to create basic formulas. So that was all for today, guys. We will meet in our next video where we will be discussing what is cell referencing and what are the different types of cell referencing, like relative and absolute. And I will create another column of percentage, where I will be using the concept learned of absolute and relative cells in order to fill these values. So we will meet in our next video. Until then, bye bye.